Patrice Richardson, and I'm a nurse practitioner in the Chesapeake Supportive Care Service. I've been a nurse practitioner now for about 15 years, and my background is primarily in medical oncology, having spent about 7 years working with a physician group at a community hospital. So during my time there, palliative care was becoming more recognized as a specialty. And as the sole nurse practitioner, I was tasked with introducing this service to patients as well as educating staff. I felt that there were significant gaps in my knowledge, and so I sought to fill those gaps in the best way I knew how. That led me to complete a fellowship at Brigham and Women's and Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. And though the fellowship had been in place for several years, I was one of the first nurse practitioners to apply for and complete this interdisciplinary training. So since completing that fellowship, my focus has solely been on palliative care, transitioned away from medical oncology directly to palliative care. And initially, my work was primarily in the hospital setting, but over the past 6 months, I've transitioned more to fully outpatient, community-based palliative care, where we're providing care and access for patients who otherwise would have limited access to our services. I think the celebration of Black history and culture and Black excellence is important, and it's necessary because in so many ways, that is what has helped to shape and mold this country. Black history really is American history, and the two cannot be separated. But because the contributions of people of color have long been co-opted or disregarded, it's important to look back and see what those contributions are and how they've helped this country to be as varied and as beautifully flawed as it is. It also helps us to look forward to ways that we can continue to grow, breaking down deeply institutionalized barriers. The celebration of Black History Month allows little brown boys and girls to dream without limits and to realize that there really is nothing that they cannot accomplish. It reminds us that although progress has been made, there's still so much work to be done for people of color to be seen and valued as fully human, and for their lives to have meaning, for their lives to have worth, for us to be able to breathe and walk and live without fear. So there is so much work to still be done. We absolutely need advocates and allies who are willing to educate themselves, their families, those in their circle. And again, I feel strongly that Black history is American history. It's our shared history. And celebrating that just reminds us all of that.